Hello, everybody. This is Mystic Jen, and I am here to do a reading concerning this 12/12 portal. That's December 12th. That is tomorrow. And to go into detail about it and a little bit of information, what this portal is all about. And then I'm going to divide this up between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Okay, so let's just start off with that this 12/12 portal is, it's connected to 12/21. And what this means is, what is happening here is the Earth is aligning with the astro core, okay? And it's at a significant degrees, 26 to 27 degrees Sagittarius, okay? And when the 12/21 occurs. And what this portal is, it's about taking your energy, taking your awareness to the next level. Okay? And it's like advancing up through the dimensions. And it's coming into contact, and there are these light codes that are coming through the universe. These light codes are symbols. They are triggers per se that triggers your consciousness. These light codes, they could be anything from like, and what's going to be really significant is like repeating numbers, okay, that you see all the time. This is the energy. This is angelic beings. This is the great divine trying to come in and deliver messages to you, messages that you need to hear. Okay? And this is a time of raising your vibrations and coming into alignment. And you're going to be coming in and being enlightened and having more insights into your own soul purpose. This is a very significant time because not only is this coming at the end of the year and the final portal of the year, but the final portal of the decade. Because 2020, we start a whole new decade, whole new set of energies. The vibrations right now, there's a lot of shifts going on. And this is also significant to star seeds. Star seeds can really resonate with this portal of finding out who you are. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about what a star seed is. Those of you that resonate with it, you already know. But a star seed are human beings on Earth that they feel drawn to extraterrestrials, that they have this sense about them that their soul is not of this world, that when they incarnated on this earth in this lifetime, their memories were wiped because the human essence cannot wrap its mind around other planets, other worlds. So the star seeds, they feel as though that they are the seed, literally the seed of another race is not exactly the word I'm looking for, but that's the best word I could come up with. Another race of beings, like from another planet, coming from alien or extraterrestrial roots, that their soul comes from extraterrestrial roots, and they came to this earth for a specific mission. Okay? And for the star seeds, part of this portal is it's going to open you up to what your life purpose was. Why did you come into human form instead of back to your original planet? Okay, I do not resonate with this. I am not a star seed, but So I don't have a lot of information on it. I am just going by what research I have done. I've researched the star seeds a little bit. Okay. But as I said, but for everybody, for the collective, this is about going to the next stage in your journey, the next stage of your soul. Okay? And seeing what your life mission is. And seeing your growth. And during this portal that's coming up on the 12th of December, it's a part of, it's like evolution, your soul evolution unfolding at a very accelerated rate. It's like you may have started having inklings of things in the spiritual realm or during your spiritual growth, but it's going to be accelerated. You're going to have more power, and you're going to discover more gifts, and your soul's going to come into alignment. This is going to be a great time. Tomorrow, I challenge you to meditate. If you don't know how to meditate, it's just sitting quietly, very comfortable clothing, closing your eyes, clearing all the daily garbage out of your mind, the grocery list, the electric bill, your work schedule. I mean, clearing everything out of your mind, closing your eyes and clearing your mind, and just concentrating on what's next, and just go with the images. What are the next steps for your soul? Okay, and this is a 1212 represents tapping into that divine light of your spiritual being, embracing that inner love, downloading these messages. I mean, there's going to be loads of downloads, and it's also going to be pay attention to your dreams. You might have more vivid dreams that when you wake up, you thought you were really living it, and that's because you were. These dreams are significant messages, either about what's to come or what has passed. A lot of people are going to be also shedding old ways. This portal is representing of things also that you've been holding on to that may have been holding you back. That is everything from a dead-end job to your finances. And this is changing your way of mind and relationships. And when I say relationships, it includes not just romantic relationships, but family relationships, friendships, business associates, purging out what has been holding you back. Okay, and by you purging this, it brings about growth. For many, it is like a bittersweet type of transition, because for a lot of us, it is letting go of relationships that you still have this emotional tie, this emotional attachment, but it's not for your higher good. Because part of this going into 2020 is for those of you, as far as love and romance, this is a year of calling in your soulmate. And it starts with 1212. Your soulmate coming into you. And this could, for a lot of people, unfortunately, this is the tough part of it. But it is a learning lesson. Some of you that thought that you had your soulmate relationship, you're in your soulmate connection, you find that it really was not. It's something that just held you back. It's something that may have been left you depressed at times, not allowing you to live up to your full potential. And as hard as it is, it's going to be a time of release. You have to release what's old, what is not working for your higher good. In your spiritual growth, in your emotional growth, your physical and mental well-being. It may cause some really difficult things to deal with, but with this portal, you'll learn how to handle it. So this is definitely a spiritual time and also a loving time, because like I said, a lot of people are going to actually meet up with their soulmate. Who they were meant to spend the rest of their life with is going to be determined in the upcoming weeks. And as I said, paying attention to your dreams, you're probably going to have dreams that reveal to you what you need to let go of and what you need to embrace. And to make things more interesting, like last month, we had a full moon with the 1111 portal. We have a full moon, not the day after or the day before, right on this portal. Full moon in Gemini. It's at 19 degrees Gemini. And if numerology wise, you break that down, 1 plus 9 is 10. And go take 10 is a completion. It is completing a cycle. We are completing the year. This is major completion. We're completing a year. We are completing a freaking decade. Okay? It's not just a year, it is a decade. I mean, a 10-year cycle. It is, you're starting new. And the glyph of Gemini is like similar to the Roman numeral 2, is representation of a doorway. That doorways are opening up, and you use your intuitive guidance, and you walk through this new doorway. And I am going to take this a step further. We came up with a 10. 10 reduces into single digits. When in numerology, you usually reduce to single digits. It reduces to a 1. So you got a 10 for endings and a 1 for beginnings, and you got the sign, the Roman numeral 2 symbol for Gemini as a new doorway to walk through. And I'm just going to tap on. And then also, we are currently in the sign of Sagittarius. So what is Sagittarius doing? Sagittarius is igniting that intuitive side, that emotional side of the moon. Sagittarius is fire. It's adding fire to that internal soul. Because the moon is the full moon is also about shedding the old, letting go of the old, from the full moon to the new moon, and that's half the cycle. Full moon to new moon, the moon is getting smaller. Okay, as the moon shrinks, it is letting go of all that negative energy that is built up. And then from the new moon to the next full moon, the moon gets bigger and it's about growth. At the new moon, you plant your seeds and let them grow. New moon energy usually lasts about 6 months on average. But one other little aspect that I wanted to point out through my research is that Mars is I'm not going to go into specific aspects, but it is a minor aspect to this full moon. And Mars is in Scorpio. And when Mars is in Scorpio, it is really taking that energy and going within. So we have a lot of energy here about going within. Okay? So, I know this is a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy going on. This is very significant. But I see that this video is already over 15 minutes. Okay, so I see this is going to be a long video. Hopefully you stick with me. I am actually going to throw some cards out. Okay, do some card slinging here to get some kind of energies here. Okay, I will timestamp when I do the Divine Masculine. I'm starting with the Divine Feminine. And what we mean by divine is that we are divine beings. And Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine are energies. Okay, we are a body, we are a walking energy field. Okay, and Divine Feminine is the females, obviously. And the Divine Feminine, it triggers the intuitive side and the spiritual side, the emotions. Okay? And that's what we're going to focus on here for the next segment of this video. Okay? I will timestamp when I start the Divine Masculine, in case you want to skip over the Divine Feminine. Okay? So we're going to go in. I am going to get an overall astrology card for the Divine Feminine. Okay? The goal for the Divine Feminine is to come in and be whole with the Divine Masculine. Okay? And the Divine Feminine, believe it or not, when it comes to light and dark, the Divine Feminine is the dark energy. And dark energy is not what a lot of people will automatically think. The dark energy is actually the shadow self. It's not evil. It is the inner self is what the dark energy is. Okay, and let's see and we're gonna find what overall energy, and one just flipped over. Chiron. This energy. This is the comet of healing. Okay, so going along with this portal and this inner work, this Mars and Scorpio, and self-discovery. And when I said earlier about shedding old things, that some people are going to be shedding relationships. I'm telling you that now. There's going to be breakups. Unfortunately, that happens. But the energy overall for the Divine Feminine is healing. So it's healing energy coming from this. Healing from these broken relationships. Things that did not work out. These disappointments that we have experienced. Okay, so whenever you move forward and somebody's going to be, they're going to be releasing relationships and embracing new ones. And yes, there is pain associated with that. That's natural. But Chiron brings you in healing. And we have a number 8 here. 8s are changes. Okay? And 8s bring about their gateways. And I've already talked about the doorway with Gemini, walking into different doorways, different paths, discovering your path. And 8s are about accomplishments and mastery. So somebody could be a master of their emotions, a master of healing themselves. Okay? And with that said, I am going to pull a chakra card. Chakras, if you're new to my channel, if you're new to energy, we have in our energy field, or within our bodies, we have 7 chakras within, and there's more than that. There's 7 main ones. We have chakras in our hands and our feet and stuff, but there's 7 main ones, and then I also dove into 2 other ones. There is a star chakra that is above us, and a Mother Earth chakra, which is below us. Okay, so with that said, we're going to see where in alignment, and a lot of this is sacral chakra is activated. Sacral chakra is our drive, our motivation, and heart chakra being activated, the emotions. The third eye chakra, our intuition and opening of our third eye. Okay, and we have root chakra of abundance. Okay, so this is a good card to get. Okay, this is coming into abundance, embracing what you have, and we look at that. We have another 8. 8s are very significant because this portal is bringing in major changes. Major changes. Okay? And healing and abundance. This is about manifesting. This could be physical abundance. This is usually meeting your needs, your finances. Changes in your finances that could bring abundance. You can manifest this. Okay? So we have healing and we have abundance. A lot of changes there. I don't want to catch my cards on fire there, so I'm just going to do that. Okay? Major changes. And I am also going to do power of surrender. What do we have to give up or surrender as the divine feminines for this, not only the portal, but this full moon as well? Because the full moon is about giving stuff up, shedding stuff. Okay? The portal is becoming in alignment with your life purpose. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to surrender, please? Procrastination. Oh, I love it. Procrastination. And I'm running out of room of where I can place my cards at. Okay, so now it's a time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. That's that Mars energy. It's that Mars and Scorpio. Okay? And along with Mars and Scorpio, Mars is fire. Mars is the sign of Mars rules Aries, okay? And which, I almost forgot to say this. With his 19 degrees, number 1 is Aries. It goes back to Aries energy and Mars energy, okay? That it is the I am. This is saying you need to embrace this, that I am walking through that door. I am going to walk down this path. I am no longer going to put things off. I am going to evolve. I am abundant. I am powerful. I am worthy. These are just some of the I ams that you could actually use as affirmations. I am a money magnet. Okay? I am lovable. These are all these positive affirmations that one could say for each other, for ourselves. Okay? So we have here, there's no number on this card, but as I said, the changes. You know, I am embracing the changes. I am no longer going to put off embracing and avoiding the changes. I'm going to embrace the changes, even if some of those changes hurt. I am going to heal from that hurt. I am abundant. So despite whatever losses one perceives. Sorry, I'm moving some things around here. Whatever losses one perceives, it's not as great. Or let's say, whatever losses one perceives, healing is taking place. Okay? Okay, I'm going to get into some tarot messages for the Divine Feminine. Okay, we're going to look at what has been weighing down or holding our Divine Feminine back. Okay, we have the Page of Wands that fell out. Could be children. It could be a fire sign. The Magician. What? And then we're going to get one more. That did not take much. Karma. This is the Judgment card. And in this deck it's called Karma. So what has been weighing down the Divine Feminine? That this is an energy of this could be a masculine within your life that has been manipulative, who called all the shots, who created the magic, who also helped create some karma that had to be dealt with. So I feel like there might be some past karma, misuse of power by you or your masculine, a misuse of power. And this is about communications also. And misuse of power, misuse of communications, not embracing your own personal power, not using your resources. Okay, for some of you, like this is a general reading, so it's not personal, hard to harness the energies exactly, because this could go many ways. But this could be receiving news that help us on the way, but you had to do something for yourself as well, not taking the resources that were being offered to you, okay, not making the most of it. And with Judgment here, could have made some bad judgment calls. Okay? Might have not have made the best decisions. And as a result of not making good decisions, there is some karma that has to be dealt with. So this is what's been weighing you down. This is some of the things you have to deal with this portal. Your own karma. Okay? Not taking advantage of resources that were being offered to you. Okay? Or it could, for some of you, you're dealing with a divine masculine who is misusing their power in a controlling way, dictating your moves. And karma is coming to play. This may be karma from a past life that you might have been dealing in a situation, in a relationship. And relationships take on many forms, but dealing with somebody misusing their power. And this might have been from a past life karmic connection. That's something else that this portal is about, is dealing with karma, dealing with the past. Okay, and I'm going to throw a couple more cards on here. Why is the Page of Wands here, please? Page of Wands here. This is definitely about a decision being made. This is karma at its core as far as love is concerned. This does carry soulmate energy. Okay, for some of you, you may have been getting news or communication with your true soulmate, but not making the decision for your better good, holding on to something, not using your resources. That there are decisions that may have been made that have been weighing you down, and failing to make that decision for your better good. It's like a choice of two, choosing between a soulmate and a relationship that you thought was your soulmate. We got the Magician card again. So, this is like somebody trying to pull in their soulmate, but not really tapping into their resources to its full potential. Holy cow. And tapping into your resources to bring stability in your life, to rebuild those boundaries. Okay, to rebuild your foundation. Some people might even look at this card as reconciliation. Somebody may have been hoping on a reconciliation. I'm just saying. But maybe that reconciliation was not in your better good. So, we have becoming into alignment with the sun energy, with the moon energy. Okay, we got the moon here, and we got the sun here. I'm totally going by intuition and symbolism. We have the moon in this card, and we have the sun. Divine masculine and divine feminine. Embracing both sides and restoring balance. When you are in balance on a physical level, emotional level, spiritual level, it brings about happiness. And this is about bringing about your own happiness and not relying on somebody else. However, the flip side is that by making a final decision, putting something to rest, allows you to draw in your true purpose. The person also who is supposed to go through this journey with you. This is about drawing in someone on the same spiritual plane, on a similar spiritual path. Okay, some of us may have been in line with someone who is not on a spiritual quest. Okay, and we have one person on a spiritual quest and another one not. It brings about an imbalance. So you need somebody that is on a quest as well, a quest of self-discovery. Okay, Nine of Cups with wish fulfillment. So we do have the potential of wish fulfillment, but again, you have what's holding you back is holding on to an old situation that you need to let go of. This is the end of a karmic cycle. Okay? I'm going to pick these up. Now I'm going to go on what is it that has confronted our divine feminine. What has confronted our divine feminine this year in 2019? What has confronted that the divine feminine needs to face? Please. Okay. What does the divine feminine then have to be confronted with? What situations? Okay, Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody delving in their work. This could be dealing with finances, dealing with even writing contracts. But this is somebody who is working diligently on something. This could also be personal life, putting a lot of work into a relationship. This could be also putting a lot of work into a business, a career. But we will get more cards on this. We'll get 2 more cards. King of Swords. This is somebody in authority. This could be a boss. This is usually an air sign, which is your Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And this could be a sun or rising sign or moon sign. This man is somebody who's very decisive. Okay, this is a masculine energy, so you're probably dealing with a masculine. This could also be the masculine within yourself, because we as humans, we have a feminine side and a masculine side. Every single human does. And it's which energy is prominent within our lives, within ourselves. What do we show the world? Because this can actually represent a female, a woman. This could be an aspect of you, a masculine that needs to come out. He's very decisive. He's truth-finding. And he's very analytical. He analyzes things. He's the problem solver. Okay? So somebody could be putting a lot of work in solving some issues, some problems. Somebody may have been faced with truths. Somebody was probably faced with truths of a situation that they were investing in. Okay? This is what they needed to face. This is what's being confronted with. And then we got the Star card of guidance. This is the Major Arcana Wish card, wish fulfillment. This is also about divine guidance, renewal of hope, and card of destiny. This is a karma card. This is a universe card, universe energy. So somebody was probably, it looks like somebody was being guided and her back's facing. So I'm seeing her back facing towards in front of her. I mean, back facing the past. So what I'm feeling here is the divine feminine has been faced with the need, has been guided towards truth, and being guided, making decisive decisions that is for her better good, making decisive decisions and putting the work into herself, okay, and not putting work into an unfulfilling energy, an unfulfilling project, an unfulfilling relationship. This is somebody who has been forced to face the truth And it is divine guidance, and the star brings healing also. So despite what what we women are being confronted with, knowing that probably that's something that we put a lot of work into needs to be cut away. The sword here, his sword does cut away. Okay, he makes decisive decisions and appropriate actions. He logically thinks things out. He communicates what he expects. And I think this is what we need to do as females. We need to muster up that energy, that dominant energy, and communicate exactly what it is that we want and what we expect. You want me to put the work into this, but I expect this out of it. You know, it's a two-way situation. And this is definitely divinely guided. There is divine guidance over this. Somebody's being led away from something, meaning to cut something away. And we're going to get some other confirmation cards on this. Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles. This is about bringing things back into balance, working diligently to get, instead of playing the juggling act, the juggling act, this is reminding me of back and forth with a decision. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I stay? Do I go? Type of energy. Back and forth. Seesaw. Okay? This reminds me of a seesaw. These pentacles, the way that they're positioned, reminds me of a seesaw. Okay? And it's trying to make a practical decision. This could be about finances. This could represent a boss. It doesn't have to be a romantic partnership. Okay? It could but this is somebody in authority. So somebody that had power over you, a masculine, and like I said, in other aspects, this is an aspect of ourselves that we need to bring out and be decisive in our decision making. And this is about bringing out balance, working on our family, working on our emotional wellness. We have, folks, the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is what everybody's goal is. The happy wife, the happy husband, since this is for the divine feminine, the happy husband, the children, or happy significant other, the happy home, the happy life, and this is what we have been confronted with, that there was an imbalance in this. There may have even been an unfairness. Okay, somebody not treated fairly. And somebody who's been through the war. Somebody's been really through the war. They are wounded. They are injured. They are hurt. They are tired. Okay? And I wanted to point out, this was the 8 of Pentacles. We have another 8. So there's still these changes. You need to, this is still about confronting the changes that are occurring also. Okay? Confront, and this is somebody who is confronting them. Even though they've been through the war, they've got the bandage head, they're injured. They're hurt. They're still mustering up the strength, even though doesn't matter how tired they are. Mustering up the strength, being analytical, and being decisive, standing up for yourself, setting up your boundaries. Coming out with the Wheel of Fortune, Destiny. Got another Destiny card. Somebody's been through the battle and destiny is changing. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your direction. At this point where you are at, you're at the bottom. This has been, I tell you what, this has been like one hell of a decade. And the past couple years have been the most stressful, okay, on us. And we have been hanging out at the bottom of this wheel wondering when the wheel is going to turn into our favor. I'm telling you, folks, I'm telling you, ladies, it's turning. It is definitely turning. Karma. Things that have been done wrong. I just got done saying if somebody's done you wrong, you know, there's healing playing out. There is karma consequences coming. Okay? And that might be somebody that you're dealing with or have dealt with. Somebody, the hurt that somebody may have caused you. You know, if something was stolen from you, this could be a relationship. If somebody stole your man, or if somebody stole your cell phone, stole your car, or somebody stole your happiness, somebody stole your enthusiasm. Whatever it is that was stolen from you, that you feel was stolen from you, the injustice that you feel that was done, because we had the justice card in the previous set here, as far as what was being confronted, or what was being, what was weighing you down, was something about justice, about, you know, justice coming around. You know, or karma was in the last one. It was karma. Karma is going to be paid. So you need to just give it up, stop dealing with it, and letting the universe, letting the divine handle it. Karma is going to be played out, I'm telling you. And the wheel is turning in your favor. Beautiful energy. You know, you're being confronted with these wounds, and being confronted with this decision that is not easy to make. But you will heal from it. This is somebody that's in the process of healing. So you're being called to make that decision for yourself. What is in your highest good? Make that decision, even if it hurts. Because the healing energy of Chiron is here. Okay? It's in the main focus here. See if we get any repeat cards. I feel like there's going to be a repeat card here. Okay. And then next thing, the next section I want to cover for my Divine Feminines is what is being renewed or reborn. Okay? What is being renewed within you or reborn. This could also be new things coming in. Okay? Because this energy is about releasing the old and inviting in the new. There's new energies coming in, new experiences coming in. A lot of us are on spiritual paths. This 12-12 portal is going to bring a lot of spiritual awakenings. You know, prophetic dreams. I'm already experiencing that. I've had prophetic dreams before, but in recent times, it's more and more frequent. I'm seeing things play out, and they are coming to pass. Okay? You know, a lot of times I started jotting down my dreams. I keep a dream journal now. And some things in the dreams are symbolic. Okay? Not literal. So you kind of have to know a little bit. You have to use your intuition about a little bit of symbolism, or write those symbols down that you saw and research it a little bit. Anyhow, what is being renewed? Renewed or reborn, please. Oh, cards don't want to come out yet. I usually go for my jumpers. There we go. We got a couple. Oh, we got several. I guess I have to go through with all of them. We have the shadow box. This is this is the card of Capricorn. Also, it is In traditional tarot, that is the Devil card. But this is about facing fears, okay? Facing the fears and releasing. Hear me out here. Releasing the energy, the negativity of what's not serving you. Releasing any kind of addictions. Addictions could be, it's not limited to drug or alcohol addictions. You could be addicted to food, addicted to a person. You know, it could be anything that anything that has power or dominion over you is an addiction. So, and this is facing that and finding a way of releasing that and recognizing it. And it may cause a lot of confusion. So, you know, there's been a lot of confusion surrounding an addiction. Knight of Cups. This is a love offer. This also can be representation of engagements or invitations. It could be as simple as a date, but the feeling that I'm getting from this is confusion about options. Somebody is coming in to offer you their devotion, offer you their love. They're wearing their heart on their sleeve. All you have to do is embrace it and grab it. Okay, but in the process of that is cutting through the confusion that is going on in your mind, because there's still lingering energy from something that you have not let go of. And we have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Wands. Wintertime, perfect. We have the winter solstice coming up, and Yule. This is reminding me of Yule. Yule is on the 21st, and I mentioned the 21st at the beginning of this reading. Okay? Yeah, somebody's coming towards you. And this is somebody, it's like these two are facing each other, but I want to point this out. Okay. This is a feeling of lack. This is like being left out in the cold. Okay? Lacking something, losing something. Some people may say this is in finances, but this is a lack of. What is it? A lack of? A lack of victory, a lack of love. Okay? And what I'm seeing here is, my divine feminines, is somebody moving towards you, offering them your cup. Offering you their cup. Somebody, I said before, your soulmate's on their way. And it may cause some discomfort because it means letting go of something else. Unfortunately, it may mean leaving somebody out in the cold, because that person's not in alignment with your energy. And once you do that, you're going to have victory. You're going to have victory in love, and you're going to have this love connection here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay? I know some people are going to look at these cards and say, well, the Devil card and the Five of Pentacles, oh my God. No. It's just wonderful energy. And this is behind this character. This is somebody moving forward in love and embracing a new connection. Yes, there is a feeling of lack and loneliness, feeling left out in the cold, in the middle. And that is a current obstacle to overcome. And overcoming this obstacle is letting go of something that is not healthy for you. It's not healthy for you emotionally. And definitely not healthy for you spiritually. Okay? It's time to get out of this. Get your head out of the clouds. There we go. Somebody's head's in the clouds. It's time to come back to reality. That That reconciliation is probably in your dreams, in your thoughts, in your daydreams. You're putting all this energy, all your energy into this pipe dream, as I like to call it, into something that's not real. You have to stop, cut that out. Embrace the new. Embrace this new love energy. Your soulmate's coming. Your soulmate is coming. You're going to have to leave somebody out in the cold. I'm sorry to say that. You're going to have to. Because you have to get your head in the clouds. That person's not going to reconcile with you. That person has other energies, other things involved. Maybe even other feminines, other females involved. And you could keep your head in the clouds and keep dreaming. Okay, I'll hold on for another day. I'll hold on for another month. I'll hold on for another year. We're going to get back together. It's time to get your head out of the clouds and snap back down to reality. It's not happening. And this is part of that fear, part of that shadow self. Somebody is afraid of letting go of their daydreams. But you have to cut that out in order to embrace victory in a new love. This could be the one. This could be the love of a lifetime. I'm telling you. The love that somebody that you thought may have been the love of a lifetime may not have been. Not saying that they did not bring any good to you or any positive changes. For some of us, yes, there were positive changes that occurred. But for others, it was all toxic. But you take those lessons that you learned from your last relationship. You take those lessons with you. But you cut the ties and you embrace the new. Okay? That's where you're going to find your 10 of Cups. That's where you're going to find your true happiness. This is a bittersweet message. Facing your truth. Ace of Swords. And this is cutting out. Should be over here. This is cutting out the negativity. Embracing, this is also a card of Aries. But embracing your own personal power. This is a masculine energy that is letting go of the daydreams, embracing your personal power. Like I said, you could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. It's hard to say. There's other energies involved here too. But this is embracing a new love. That is a karmic relationship. This could be somebody returning from the past. Doesn't necessarily have to be. But in the process, here we got the Three of Swords. This is heartbreak. So somebody there's no way of escaping the hurt and the pain. There is going to be pain. There's going to be hurt. There's going to be bad feelings. Somebody's going to be left out in the cold. And it's not going to be easy on you letting go either. But this is also a time of embracing healing. And this is going to happen very swiftly. You know how I said at an accelerated rate. So, embracing your true self. Okay? Having success. A lot of this, I know this reading is speaking about relationships. But the spiritual side of it is, this was holding you back. And your soulmate is spiritually aligned with you. Okay? The universe, the divine is bringing the soulmate to you. And you have to be prepared. You have to be ready to accept it. And now that we're entering this portal, okay? This portal that I discussed earlier, that is coming at us, this alignment, is being that this Mars energy and Sagittarius fire energy, it's coming at an accelerated rate. Okay. Now I'm going to finish this up with some final guidance cards. Okay, for some final guidance for my Divine Feminine. And then I'll move into start with Divine Masculine. Wow, this is already over an hour. Holy cow. Okay. What final guidance do you have for my Divine Feminine, please? What final guidance for my Divine Feminine? Final guidance for the Divine Feminine. Moving forward. Rest. Peace and rest. Rest can also be indication of meditation. This is so peaceful. And I'm seeing the dolphins in here. And the dolphins are in tune with spirit. And I just saw a face up in these clouds. Face of the divine. Face of God. Okay? It's like God shining down, looking down upon you. God and his angels and your spirit guides. All your spiritual team, per se. Looking down and shining light on everything. This is about, and I'm seeing illumination. And the dolphins are in tune with their spiritual self. They could communicate with us spiritually. And this could be a special message for those that can relate or connect to dolphins. Okay. There is peace coming where you're finally going to be able to rest. And for other energies about this is also coming to mind is putting something to rest. Okay. So, this is about getting rest for to start the new. Putting the old to rest. Taking a time out and preparing for the next stage, next cycle, next phase of your life. Okay, I'm going to stop it here. And then I am going to move on to the Divine Masculine. Okay, I've cleared the cards away. And we're going to go ahead and get into the reading for the Divine Masculine. Okay? Again, I'm going to start with an astrology card to find out what area you need to concentrate most on. And masculines, you've got a lot of energy because my cards want to fall out of my hands. Okay? So I'm going to do a quick rifle shuffle here. And we're going to ask what messages are to come forth for the Divine Masculine, please. Okay, we had two cards actually that fell out when I was trying to shuffle them. And when that happens, I take them. Saturn return. And we have the 6th house of routine. Okay. A little bit of information about the 6th house. What the 6th house really represents. The 6th house is ruled by Virgo. It's Virgo energy. Virgo energy is very earthy. Saturn is ruled by Capricorn. So Capricorn could be playing a very major part in this portal. And it's about being practical, down to earth. A lot of you are going to be really involved in your careers, your resources. The sixth house is about your occupation, your employer, or employees. It could also be governed with small animals. It's ruled by the sixth house. Well, here it is. The sixth house is ruled by it's ruled by Mercury. Saturn's what's ruled by Capricorn. So the Saturn is about restrictions and about boundaries. So you might be dealing with some overcoming certain restrictions involving your sixth house. It's about health. Health could be playing a part in this upcoming cycle. Taking care of health issues. Removing the restrictions that are preventing you from taking care of your health also. I'm also feeling, like I said, it's also a Mercury, communications. So but I feel like with both of these, career is a big part of your upcoming cycle, where you're headed. And depending on what age you are, it could also be signifying planning for retirement, the practical means, that's the Capricorny energy. Planning your finances out, being grounded, really getting your hands in the dirt and really getting dirty and really working very hard, okay? But we also have to run into the danger of work and no play. So you have to be careful about that as well. This might be your own way of healing. You don't deal with emotional issues. You avoid emotional issues by diving into your work and being a workaholic. Okay? And then as far as like this full moon and this portal in general, what is it that you need to release or surrender? What does my masculines have to surrender to? Please. What is their power in surrender? Where's their power lie? What do they have to surrender to come into their power? Wow, okay, that card just really flew. You got the same thing as the Divine Feminine. Oh my gosh. So procrastination. Walking down that new path, walking through that doorway. Stop putting things off. There are things you masculines have been putting off. Decisions that you're needing to make that you're not making. Okay, now this is a time where you need to take action and not sit still. A lot of active energy here. A lot of active energy. So you have to embrace this change, okay? 5 spring changes and disruptions. Saturn can bring disruptions. So some of these changes, my masculines, can bring disruptions within your career, within your 6th house, and your very foundations, okay? Your employment, there could be disruptions coming. Just saying. But when those disruptions come, instead of hiding away and avoiding them, you need to embrace them. You need to walk down a new path, because when this door closes, another one's going to open. Again, this could be with health. You know, taking care of your health is going to be prominent. It's going to be very important. There's a lot of earthy energy going on with my masculines. Okay, we are going to see with my divine masculines what has been weighing you down. Weighing you down and holding you back from becoming the person, the spiritual being you were meant to be. What is holding you back, or what has weighed you down? We have a jumper. We have the Strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo. Okay. This is not what's been holding you back is your inner strength. Not embracing the inner strength, or having the strength for your decision making. Okay. This strength is also about your courage. And being that this is what's holding you back. It's the shadow side of this card. It'd be as if this card turned upside down. A lack of courage, a lack of strength. Okay? This could be in the physical body as well. You're physically unable to do things. Physically held back. Okay? And a lack of courage of dealing with those physical things. Afraid of going to that doctor. Afraid of what that doctor's going to say. And we have, you're not going to believe this, we've got the King of Swords again. So there's definitely a connection with the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies. Okay? This could also be holding you back is maybe as a divine masculine, displaying your strength, coming on too strong with someone. Maybe you are restricting. And we got the World card, the ending of this. Okay? Ending of the cycle. And excuse me. This is also symbolizing decisive decision making. Okay? The King of Swords is no nonsense. He puts the emotion, he buries the emotion and puts the emotion out of it. Kings are air energy. And this is air with air. So this is very communicative. It's kind of funny that Mercury came up here. Mercury is the planet of communication. So this is about communicating your truth. Okay, but this is a lack of communicating, a lack of decision making, a lack of ending of lack of this of. I'm trying to say, making the right decision to end a cycle. The World card is about completions. Something is trying to complete, and it's holding you back because you're not allowing it to complete. Your back is turned against this towards this completion, and you're looking towards this Strength card. I think somebody has been trying to find their inner strength. Okay, somebody has been, I think, genuinely wanting to make a decision, but lacking the courage to do so. It's like this decision has to be made to cut something off and allow the completion so that you can start a new cycle, go down that new road, that path that you were meant to go down. And this could deal, like I said, this could be This could be quitting your job. I'm just flat out saying it. Okay? Or this could be completion of a relationship. And relationships take on many forms. It could be friendships. I'm starting to cough because I've been talking for over an hour. This could be friendships. This could be co-workers. This could be family members. This could be romantic. This could be casual relationships. A relationship is defined by two or more people interacting with each other. That creates a relationship. It could be a temporary 5-minute relationship. But when you interact with somebody, you're creating rapport. You're creating a relationship. Okay? So it's however it resonates with you. But it feels like there is a decision that had to be made about a relationship or a situation that needs to close. This is about closure. Okay? Letting that closure happen, bringing on that closure, cutting ties, finding the courage and inner strength to do so. And I'm going to go ahead and pull my clarifiers now. I'm going to kind of mix these up here since we just got done with the divine. Feminine. Okay. We got the High Priestess. This is tuning into your intuition. This is things that are not revealed, things that are hidden, and finding the courage to dig for the truth. You know, something's being hidden from you, masculines. Okay, a situation, something hidden, this is like digging and trying to figure out what's behind the veil. Tapping into your own masculine intuition. And I'm seeing this about balance. It's very imbalanced because there are secrets, there are things that are hidden under the surface. And the King of Swords is a problem solver. He is somebody who digs for the truth. He holds the sword of truth. Okay? He's very honest about his doings, but it's like a need to dig for what the truth is. Finding that courage. I think somebody is afraid to dig too deep, afraid of what they are going to find out. Okay, and we have the 5 of Wands. And because you don't want to, because you're afraid of finding out the truth, I think you know that there's something hidden. You know, intuitively, you know that there is some secrets out there. And it's causing an inner conflict with you. Because part of you is saying, you need to dig. You need to find out what the truth is. What is really going on. And the other part of you is lacking that courage to face the truth. Lacking that courage to go forward and find out what the truth is. Okay? Because you are mentally trapped. This is somebody who feels trapped, who feels, and there's interference. Maybe there is some mental interference here. Mental entrapment. Closed-mindedness. Somebody's being very closed off and closed-minded, not seeing. Being trapped in a situation and refusing to see the light. They are blindfolded. Almost reminds me of Two of Swords energy. But the Two of Swords, they're not bound. They're just not making the decision. They're, this here is somebody who's very bound, very tied up in a situation that they feel like there is no way out. When they can break loose, Their hands behind their back are loose enough that they could grab a sword and cut those ropes and walk through that opening between the swords. Okay? Somebody's trapped, unable to make a decision. I just said that. The Two of Wands is making a decision. You have your whole world, your whole future ahead of you. You know it. This is contemplation. Somebody is trapped in their own mind and cannot make up their mind, which is causing an internal conflict because they are afraid to face the truth of what they will uncover. Okay? Let's see about the World card, please. Woo. World card. World card, please. Okay, putting something to rest. Sword of Truth, Ace of Swords. Divine Feminine got this too. This is the Sword of Truth. This is speaking the truth with Mercury energy. Okay, so all this energy has been holding you back. Unable to put something to rest. Not using the Sword of Truth to dig because it's causing an internal conflict because you're afraid of what you're going to find out. And the message with this energy of what's weighing you down and holding you back, if you want to move forward, you have to move past this energy. You have to put something to rest and let something complete. To end this inner conflict and release yourself. And make that decision to move forward. Down this path. It's kind of funny that the Divine Feminine got that same path card. A procrastination. Okay, next what we're going to look at, what have you been confronted with? What situations have you had to face down and deal with? What are you being confronted with, or what have you been confronted with? Okay, as we change, as these changes come forth and we move through this portal, what are you being confronted with, my dear masculines? What are you being confronted with? What are you being confronted with? At this point, I'm going to cut the deck. Cards don't want to seem to pop out. Okay. A lot of repeat cards from the feminine. Okay. This is also signifying new hope, being divinely guided, death, putting the end to something. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, this is a card of Scorpio. Death is a change, and it's ending a new beginning. It is a number 13. It is ending something to restore balance and stability. If you're being confronted with an ending that is being divinely guided. And this is like a change in the family dynamic as you know it right now. So, you're being confronted with changes that is divinely guided. And I feel like this is to bring you through to a new start, to a new beginning. Okay? Necessary changes that are taking place here. Okay, something's ending, and it is with a family dynamic. Okay, something has to end. It's a karmic change. You had a karmic lesson that you needed, and we just talked about what the hell. High Priestess comes out again. You know, this is definitely divine guidance that you are receiving, that you're being called to move forward with. Okay? to bring back stability, to follow your passions. Okay, when you confront this, you'll be able to move forward with slow, steady progress. You're definitely having to put something behind you, something or someone. Okay, and we have the Divine Masculine here, the King of Wands. Okay, he is the leader. Okay, he's about leadership. He has like an Aries feel to him. You could be dealing with an Aries or some other fire sign. He has very much a lot of Mars energy. He takes control. He's very passionate, and I feel like this is an aspect of you. Bringing out your passions and your desires. Finding that enthusiasm. And you could also be becoming more spiritual. You could be having a spiritual rebirth as well. But in order for that to happen, certain things have to be cleared out. Okay? And for some of you, there could be secrets about a fire sign that you do not know about, that maybe you have suspicions, but you're afraid of confronting it. Two of Pentacles, weighing things out. Do I stay? Do I go? The Divine Masculine had the same card. So many repeat cards here. And we have another King. So you might be in a situation where there's multiple masculines. And this could be definitely a work environment. Okay? Ten of Cups again. Whatever this is affecting your family. Okay? And this is the family man with the King of Pentacles. You know, slow, steady progress. This is somebody who's practical, good with their money. You might be dealing with a karmic situation involving money. Okay? You might have a partner whose total motivation is money. Okay? I have yet to see love cards here. I'm sorry. Next to the Ten of Cups. But to me, that is what you're being faced with. And I said there's changes and endings in the family dynamic. And it's changes because somebody's holding you back. Somebody's holding you back from evolving spiritually. And religious or not, I mean, if you or somebody is holding you back and you have a spiritual purpose, a spiritual calling, the universe is going to remove that person. That's the way the universe works. And universe is going to bring you somebody who is spiritually compatible, who is aligned with you spiritually. Divine Feminine had the similar message. So for some of you, the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, you two could be drawn together. Both are going through similar situations, and you both need to drop something old so that you could come together as a new. Okay? Wow, that's a powerful message there. You know, divine, God, spirit, whoever you believe in, somebody is really speaking volumes here. Now we're going to look at what is being renewed or reborn. Okay? What is being renewed or reborn? Okay. What is being renewed within you or reborn? Ace of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups and we have the Temperance card. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay, what is being renewed and reborn is healing in this could be a spiritual sense. Ace of Cups is also about love, new love. Healing from something that has been very painful in the love department. Okay, there's probably a severance Not everybody is going to reconcile. Some of you might reconcile with somebody, because this is the spirit. This is the card of balance, restoring balance. This is the card of healing and being patient. So you might need to be patient in the situation and for your cup to be refilled. And when it's refilled, it's going to overflow. This is the overflowing of love. This is spiritual love. Love of the divine is always overflowing. And this could also be soulmate related also. Some of you may have been separated from your soulmate. And this could be coming back together with this portal and into year 2020. Okay? But again, going back to other segments of this part of the reading, is that there are things you have to let go that are not easy to let go of. There are endings coming about. Okay? Endings bring new beginnings, new doors open. Walking through the doorway, okay? That is the Gemini walking into that doorway. You know, okay. That's why it's so significant. We need one more card, please. And we got it. This is the Emperor. This is a card of Aries. There might be an Aries involved, Aries energy. But this is the I am energy. Going back to the beginning part of this whole video, was talking about the 9 and 1, okay, equaling 10, okay. And 10 being reducing, being endings of new beginnings. It is the I am level of things, okay? This is that's with the full moon, a 19 degrees Gemini, okay? Reduced down to the 1, first house, Aries, I am. This is, I am powerful. I am overcoming. I am spiritual. I am beautiful. You know, I am embracing love. I am embracing healing. This is the energy, the go-getter, that I am person. This is taking back your personal power. Okay? The need to take back your personal power. Okay. We're going to see what energies come up here. Man, the cards are just going all over the place with you guys. Hard to handle the cards. They're like jumpy, very jumpy. A lot of energy around the divine masculine. Okay, temperance. Clarify temperance, please. Wow. Okay. When this happens, it's usually, and these two cards came in that last segment. They were upright. Spirit reversed them purposely when you saw they kind of like they did a little twisty thing on the table. Spirit's hot right now. Now the cards are in reverse. Healing a situation and releasing it. Finally making that decision to heal, to release, to embrace love. A new avenue in love. For some of you, embracing healing and renewing a love. Taking back your power that has been taken from you and being released. Why is the Ace of Cups here, please? Clarify Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. That's too many cards, please. We got one upright. Ace of Cups is a vision. And we got the Knight of Cups here. Okay? So we got the 3 of Wands. This is your vision coming in. This is your plans, all the planning, your decision making. You made a decision, and this is planning for your future. And giving your cup to someone. or someone giving their cup to you. This same card came up in the Divine Feminine as well. So somebody's planning for their future. This could also be embracing their spiritual self, moving towards someone that is on the same spiritual path or in alignment. Okay? But these are your plans. You're going to start seeing results of your sacrifice. Okay? You release, as painful as it is, you release something and embrace the new. Okay? There's healing and love coming into play here. And this is coming into your own power. Restoring your own power. Setting your boundaries with, the Emperor is about setting his boundaries. Justice. Somebody in authority. You could also be dealing with a Libra sun, rising, moon. Okay? She holds the scales. She's weighing things out. She's doing what's right. This is also a card of karma. Doing the right thing. And again, you guys got the 8 of Wands. I lost count of how many repeat cards you got as a Divine Feminine did. So the Spirit is definitely speaking and definitely delivering messages. This is definitely a very important time. And I'm telling you now, this is wow, wow, wow. Okay? And this is renewing and coming into your truths. Okay? This is happening very fast. And this is righting a wrong. This is karma coming in who's paying their debts. She's collecting her debt and righting any wrongs that have been done. Making amends and healing. This is very, very, very powerful, guys. Very powerful. Okay, so I'm going to end my Divine Masculine reading with final guidance. This has been pretty intense. This is a very long video, too. Okay, my Divine Masculines, you got the card of reflection. Reflection is stating that this is a time that you need to reflect on where you've been. This is facing your shadows, facing your shadow side, the parts of you that you do not like. Okay? And this is about overcoming those fears and doing some self-reflection. What do you want? This is serious reflection because this is not just only the end of a year and the last portal of the year, but ending of a decade and starting a new decade, starting a whole new cycle. And this portal is going to have you reflecting on where you've been, what you've accomplished, all the bad karma, all the good karma, all the mistakes you've made and poor decision making, and the good decision making. This is balancing out the light and the dark. Very powerful. Very powerful. But that is what I have for you. Thank you for sticking with me. I have not had a super long video like this in I don't know how long. Kind of wondering if I should have done a live private, because I'm wondering if I'm even going to have room on my phone to process all this. But I will get it done, because this is a message that Spirit wants to get out there. I do thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope this has helped and enlightened some of you. I thank you for watching. Love and light. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Thank you and have a wonderful day.